The world is literally becoming unhinged. Supply chains are breaking down and critical shortages are showing up left and right. People can sense that the other shoe is about ready to drop, and they're ordering emergency food like crazy, which means you should too, before you can't get any. I'm talking about the high-quality emergency food you get from My Patriot Supply. I use it. They're the nation's leading preparedness company, and they've served millions of American families. Now they want to help you by giving you $100 off their best-selling 3-month emergency food kit. This food stays fresh for up to 25 years in proper storage, so it will be there when you need it. And the meals in this food kit average over 2,000 calories per day. So don't wait. Go to preparewiththinkaboutit.com and claim your 3-month emergency food kit while you still can. You'll save $100 per kit if you act now. That's preparewiththinkaboutit.com. They're getting a lot of orders, so make sure yours is one of them. preparewiththinkaboutit.com. Hi, Steve here. It's very clear to me, and I hope it is to you if you've watched any of the other videos I've done on the book of Enoch, but Enoch was the first prophet. The Apostle John was the last prophet of the Scriptures. I'm not saying that there aren't people that prophesy in our day, because there are, but Enoch and the Apostle John had the same things revealed to them concerning Jesus and the end times. Why would it be that the very first man to be shown things of eternity would be the same things that the last writings of Scripture would record? It's simple. It's the same Spirit that revealed the same things to both of them. Did you know that Enoch prophesied about Jesus? And then the Apostle John gave the revelation from Jesus. We'll be in chapter 92 of the book of Enoch today, and you'll see that Enoch was shown things that no other man has ever seen because God chose him to reveal these things to. Chapter 92 of the book of Enoch. The book written by Enoch. Enoch indeed wrote this complete doctrine of wisdom, which is praised of all men and a judge of all the earth, for all my children who shall dwell on the earth, and for the future generations who shall observe uprightness and peace. Notice the word "and" here. Enoch is referring to our generation and those believers who observe uprightness and peace. It's not like the world. They don't. Let not your spirit be troubled on account of the times, for the Holy and Great One has appointed days for all things. If that sounds familiar, it is because it's what Jesus said in the Gospel of John. Don't let your heart be troubled. Believe in God, believe also in me. And I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. You will have suffering in this world. Be courageous. I have conquered the world. And the righteous one shall arise from sleep. Remember how Jesus called death sleep? He told them, our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep, but I'm on my way to wake him up. Shall arise and walk in the paths of righteousness, and all his path and conversation shall be in eternal goodness and grace. He will be gracious to the righteous, and give him eternal uprightness, and he will give him power, so that he shall be endowed with goodness and righteousness. That's exactly what the Scriptures say. Jesus came near and said to them, all power, authority, has been given to me in heaven and on earth, and he shall walk in eternal light, and sin shall perish in darkness forever, and shall no more be seen from that day forevermore. This is the great white throne judgment. The devil who deceived them was thrown into the lake of fire and sulfur where the beast and the false prophet are, and they will be tormented day and night forever and ever. Then I saw a great white throne, and one seated on it. Earth and heaven fled from his presence, and no place was found for them. I also saw the dead, the great and the small, standing before the throne, and books were opened. Another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged according to their works by what was written in the books. Then the sea gave up the dead that were in it, and death and Hades gave up the dead that were in them. Each one was judged according to their works. Death and Hades were thrown into the lake of fire. This is the second death, the lake of fire. In the next chapter of the book of Enoch, the ascension of Jesus is prophesied. And not only that, But the first prophet, Enoch, lays out the entire history of the world. Everything he said has come to pass, is coming to pass, and will come to pass. I hope to get into chapter 93 in the next study of the book of Enoch. If you've never given your life to Jesus Christ and you'd like to, there's a link in the description box below that I leave there. Go down there now and pray that simple prayer. And if you mean it in your heart, if you're sincere, you will be saved. Think about it.